Right now, we only know about 40% of the Amazon rainforest, while 60% remains unknown and unexplored. The question is, why has humanity descended into the depths of the oceans and traveled into space, yet remains hesitant to fully explore the Amazon rainforest? What is really stopping us? Is it the harsh environment, the dangerous animals that live there? Or is there another reason, something far more mysterious and frightening? After extensive research, I bring you the truth about the Amazon rainforest, its secrets, and the creatures that inhabit it. And in the end, we will uncover the reality behind the so-called primitive humans said to live deep within the Amazon, people living in simple shelters, using handmade tools, with no knowledge of modern technology or civilization. Do these people truly exist? That's what we'll explore. In 1925, a British explorer named Percy Fawcett made a life-changing decision. He set out to explore the Amazon rainforest. Unfortunately, that decision would lead him into great danger. Fawcett believed that somewhere in the Amazon there existed a highly advanced lost civilization, which he called the Lost City of Z. This city appeared repeatedly in numerous historical manuscripts. After comparing many of these documents, Fawcett noticed that they all described the same place in remarkable detail. Since the manuscripts dated back to the 18th century, he reasoned that it was unlikely they were all repeating the same false story. Convinced the city was real, he organized an expedition. He prepared his equipment and invited his son Jack to accompany him. At first, Jack was skeptical, but eventually agreed. A third member joined them as well, Fawcett's friend and fellow explorer, Raleigh Rimmel. The three men gathered everything they needed and departed on what would become the last journey of their lives. Before leaving, Fawcett wrote a letter, instructing people not to search for them if they failed to return. It wasn't merely a letter, it was a serious warning. The expedition traveled from Britain to northeastern Brazil. Just 4 days after entering the rainforest, all contact was lost. Percy Fawcett, Jack Fawcett, and Raleigh Rimmel vanished without a trace. Massive search efforts followed. Explorers, airplanes, and search dogs were deployed, but no evidence was found. More than 100 rescue expeditions were launched over the following years, yet the mystery remained unsolved. Even more shocking, several search parties themselves disappeared during the attempts. No bodies, clothing, equipment, or clues were ever recovered. Eventually, all official search efforts were abandoned. To this day, no definitive evidence explaining their fate has been discovered. Historically, both their disappearance and the failure to locate them are well documented. What remains uncertain is why they vanished. Two main theories exist. They perished due to disease, harsh environmental conditions, or animal attacks, or they were attacked by isolated indigenous tribes. The second theory is often considered more plausible because it may explain why no trace of them was ever found. The Amazon is enormous beyond imagination. Covering more than 6 million square kilometers, it is roughly comparable in size to Western Europe. Scientists estimate that we still know only around 40% of the rainforest. The remaining 60% remains largely unexplored and poorly understood. The Amazon contains approximately 20% of the world's trees and vast quantities of fresh water, largely supplied by the Amazon River. The river itself stretches more than 7,000 kilometers and can reach widths of over 40 kilometers during flood seasons. Within the rainforest live over 400 indigenous tribes. Some remain isolated from modern civilization, maintaining traditional ways of life that have changed little over centuries. The Amazon hosts millions of plant species, many of which have contributed significantly to medicine and scientific research. The rainforest is also home to countless animal species, including jaguars, snakes, crocodilians, piranhas, electric eels, and many others. Among its most dangerous inhabitants are the black caiman, one of the largest crocodilian species, the golden poison frog, whose toxins can be deadly, the Brazilian wandering spider, considered one of the world's most venomous spiders, giant anacondas, capable of reaching extraordinary lengths and weights. The Amazon snakes alone are responsible for thousands of injuries and deaths over time among locals, explorers, and visitors. For many years, scientists believed the Amazon soil was unsuitable for supporting large civilizations. However, modern technologies such as LiDAR scanning have dramatically changed that understanding. LiDAR allows researchers to see through dense forest canopies and reveal structures hidden beneath. Recent discoveries have uncovered ancient roads, large platforms, urban settlements, sophisticated water management systems, geometric earthworks. In 2024, researchers discovered an ancient city buried beneath the Amazon rainforest, estimated to be over 2,050 years old. These findings suggest that advanced societies once flourished in regions previously thought incapable of sustaining complex civilizations. The Amazon is also associated with numerous unexplained phenomena. One example is the so-called boiling river in Peru, where water temperatures can reach nearly 90 Fahrenheit. Although known to local communities for centuries, scientists only studied it recently, and its exact origins remain debated. Another remarkable organism found in the Amazon is Ophiocordyceps unilateralis, commonly known as the zombie ant fungus. This fungus infects ants, alters their behavior, and manipulates them into climbing vegetation before killing them and spreading spores. Scientists continue studying whether similar mechanisms could affect other organisms. Researchers have also discovered underground water systems beneath the Amazon River itself, including a massive subterranean flow known as the Hamza River. In 2014, a Brazilian government monitoring team reportedly photographed an isolated tribe deep within the Amazon. The tribe appeared to live without modern technology, using handmade weapons and traditional shelters constructed from natural materials. Their lifestyle reflected practices that have remained largely unchanged for generations. These discoveries confirm that some isolated groups still exist in remote areas of the rainforest, living independently from modern society. These discoveries confirmed that some isolated groups still exist in remote areas of the rainforest, living independently from modern society. The Amazon rainforest remains one of the greatest mysteries on Earth. Despite decades of exploration and scientific advances, vast portions of it remain unknown. New discoveries continue to emerge, from ancient cities hidden beneath the trees to unusual biological phenomena and isolated communities. The Amazon reminds us that even in the modern age, there are still places on our planet that remain largely unexplored, and many secrets are yet to be uncovered.